Here they give us a function and they ask us to find the values that are not in the domain, which really is another way of saying what values are excluded from this expression, what x values would you not be allowed to use. And that means we need to, again, focus on the fact that dividing by 0 is not allowed, and we have to figure out what values of x would make this equal to 0. All domain questions at this level, all questions about excluded values, it's almost always about either square rooting negative numbers or dividing by 0. So in this case, since we're dividing by this stuff, we have to make sure that that's not equal to 0, or at least if it's equal to 0, that's not in the domain. So if I want to find the values not in the domain, figure out what makes it equal 0. And then here I'm going to rely on a bunch of skills from earlier in the year solving this quadratic. I think this is factorable. I think this is x plus 2 times x plus 2. That does work out. And then set each part of this equal to 0. Of course, it's the same thing twice, so I'm just going to set one of them equal to 0. And say all the values of x that are not in the domain, negative 2 is not in the domain. Any other x value is totally fine, but if I were to let x equal negative 2, I would get a division by 0, and that's not allowed. That's basically it. It's all about that not dividing by 0, so taking the denominator, setting equal to 0, solving it, and saying x cannot be that thing.